How you doing, Dino?
Alright.
Hey, Mark Davis here from IrishbullyTV, speaking to
Dino Malley from Take the Lead Positive Dog Training.
would you like to explain to us what your service is?
Yeah, so I run Take the Lead Positive Dog Training, and the service is to show people how to handle dogs better, obviously dog training. So you have anywhere from obedience training to personal protection training to service training for kids with autism or anything the likes of that, you know.
Pretty good.
But, yeah, the service provides a better understanding on how to communicate with your dog and how to handle your dog. So the owners, if they did the basic obedience, for example, with me, they'd learn a lot more knowledge about dogs in general, how to handle their own dog and how to communicate with the dog on a one-to-one basis. So all around they end up having a better relationship with the dog in general, you know.
Very good. So can I ask then, like, you know, for the basic obedience sort of training and that, you know, how long that takes?
Depending on the dog again, really. Like I normally do like a consultation. So a consultation would just be a quick temperament test with the dog to determine how much focus the dog has, how long it would take me, like in sessions, like how many sessions it would take to train the dog, you know. But mostly puppies, like anywhere from a year and a half upwards, I normally train them with great success in 10 days. That comes down to like me doing 6 days just me with the dog, one-on-one. And then the last 4 sessions I do with the owner. So for example, I do a sit and stay, go back to reward the dog and then get the owner to do it. So it's all done in steps, you know.
And when you say like days, what consists of a day? How long is a day?
Well, as you know, Mark, the dogs are creatures of habit, so it has to be consistent. So if you booked your dog in with me, say on Monday, and we were booked in for 1 o'clock, you'd have to be there every day from 1 o'clock. I do normally start the dog on Monday to the Friday, then give you a few basic commands to do over the weekend, like sit down, stand, stay, paw, stuff like that, you know. Do that on Friday. I'd give you a bit of homework to do over the weekend with the dog like that, you know. And then I'd finish the dog on a Monday, and then when the dog's finished on the Monday, from the Tuesday to the Friday, I'll be showing you how to handle the dog the same way I can, you know.
Okay, that's good. So that's you're with the dog, and then for 6 days in the week, and then I have it, well, for 5 days, then I have it over the weekend, and I'm practicing that. Come back to you on Monday. You rub out any of the bad habits that I might have done over the week. And then you have them on the Monday, and then together then we have them from Tuesday right
to
the Friday.
Right to the Friday. So the first day we just basic breaking it down, how to communicate with the dog walking on the lead. So you only give the dog a correction if it's going to go ahead of you, you know. So correction and release. So it's show you how to communicate with the dog and walk the dog on the first day. Maybe a bit of basic obedience, like on the roadside obedience, you know, so sit and stay, you can step off the path, the dog still stays, and then you heel the dog home when there's no cars and it's safe to do so, you know, stuff like that. Then the second day we do all the sit down, stand, stay, and then the last 2 days we'd put everything together, you know.
So it's really all stuff for health and safety of the dog as well, isn't it? And to make your walk with the dog, I suppose, more enjoyable.
Of course,
you know,
you should never feel like you're walking anything. You should feel like you're walking on your own, you know. The dog should follow you. You're supposed to be the leader, you know. But it does make it a lot more enjoyable,
And so then, in terms of you know, after your 10 days are up and you're off, is there any follow-up, like do you follow up with a follow-up?
Oh yeah, of course, so we'll leave the owner then for 2 weeks, and then we'll have a follow-up then. They'll either bring me the dog down and I'll get them to do everything, or some people get on so good they just send me a video and that's enough to say, okay, they can definitely handle the dog, you know.
Can I ask, how much does that cost?
Okay, so for the basic obedience, the 10 sessions, it works out 300 for the 10 sessions. So if you break it down, it's only €30 a session. You see, this is my passion, so it's not really about the money, it's more about the passion through dogs and giving people more of an understanding how to communicate with the dog on a one-to-one basis, and just have a better relationship and more knowledge on how to walk a dog and how to train a dog. And you know, people can carry that knowledge on. If they get a new dog, they don't have to come back to me. They already know how to do the basic obedience, you know. So it's something you keep with you for life, you know.
Well, You know, that's a good price actually, you know.
Yeah, oh, it is.
When you think about it. And then I suppose then the different layers, because at the beginning you mentioned protection training and all. I suppose for anybody listening, like they probably need to contact you.
Oh yeah, you can contact me through Facebook, Dean O'Malley, or you can go straight to the website www.TAKETHELEAD.IE. You can get me on there for all the other types of training. If you're interested, just send me a text, a message, or you can phone me.
So can I ask, how did you get into this?
Yeah, no, I've always been into dogs, Mark. So ever since I was a nipper, I was always around dogs. I grew up with dogs. Yeah, we always had dogs. But the training side of it, I got into it through my uncle. My uncle was good at dogs. Could always handle dogs, you know. And he used to have show dogs. Okay. So what really fascinated me was the way he got them to stand, hold the stand, stay, you know. But he always had the focus of the dog's eyes, and I just always found that amazing, you know. So I always wanted to get into it, and I was always to handle dogs. I was always trained. I always had well-trained dogs. So I'd get people come to me, or even in the park, people say, "Geez, your dog's great, well-trained, walking right beside you. How did you do this?" Or I can't get my dog to sit and stay. He won't stay. He'll only stay this distance, but he won't stay if I walk this much, you know. So I just got mates coming up to me, "Oh, can you train me dog? Can you help us with this? Can you do this?" And it just snowballs from there. But I always had it in my head that I was going to be a dog trainer. I always visualised it, always held on to it, and yeah, it's happened.
Very good, you know.
Yeah.
I suppose, like, is there any particular breed that you prefer training or don't prefer training, or anything you don't really?
Well, I like training all dogs, you know. I wouldn't say there's any bad dogs, like, if that's the question you're asking. Like, I wouldn't say there's any bad dogs, only whatever you do with them, you know. The dogs are blank canvas when you get it. Okay. You know, so it depends on you as the handler what type of dog is going to turn out, you know. But I specialise in all the Shepherds and the Malinois, so my favourite dog would be the Belgian Malinois by far. But that's just because they're a lot quicker, they got the drive, you know. Yeah. They're walking dogs, so you've got all that there, but you have to be an active owner if you want to have one.
They look very interested in what you're teaching them. I've seen a few videos.
Yeah.
The bully breed.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the bully breed in general? Like?
Well, I actually train a lot of bullies. I think they're a great dog. They're very popular nowadays, you know. But if you get them early, you can build up the drive. They have good drive, you know, like ball drive or field drive, anything like that, you know. But they are a good dog, great temperament. So it's kind of best of both. So you get a good active dog that'll play fetch with you all day. But you can bring him home and he's nice all around the kids, and nice family pet, you know. Yeah. So it's like the best of both, whereas the Malinois is the real walking dog, you know. Where the bullies, they're nice and relaxed in the house, you take them outdoors, it's like a different dog as soon as you take the tennis ball, you know.
Well, I notice for mine, like, I bring them out maybe a half an hour, I bring them home and they sleep for 20 hours after that.
Yeah.
So they suit me. But no, you know,
depends on how fit you keep them, isn't it?
Yeah, well, like, one wants to lie down, the other one I fling the ball for, so, you know,
that's it,
one only chases, you know, when it's coming back with the ball, and then you have a little game of tug with the ball.
That's it.
I let them play.
Well, that's it, that's where you get as well, Mark. When you have more than one dog, you see, if you have one dog, you've got to put in the time, you know. If you have more than one dog, they tire each other out. Okay. They work off each other's energies and they drain each other. So it's a lot easier to have with more than one dog,
They certainly drain me.
Yeah.
Okay, Dino. Is there any particular bullies that you like out of that whole bull breed?
Well, I do like all the bull breeds. Like, they are a good dog, you know. If you build up the drive, you get them early, they can be an amazing dog, you know. But out of all the bully breeds, I'd have to prefer the old English bulldog. That'd be my pick out of a lot of them now, you know. Okay. And I really admire what Stephen Herbert's doing from CDG Bullies. He's perfecting the breed, so long legs, a longer snout. So he's bringing back the old English bulldog, and it's great to see, you know.
Yeah, I've seen some of his dogs.
Oh, some beautiful dogs, yeah.
The newest one, the little Merle, looks really nice now, you know. Yeah. He has me interested, I have to say.
Me too, yeah.
You know, but you know, is there anything you'd like to finish up with saying to any of the viewers there about I suppose you've told them about contacting you, but you know,
yeah, if you want to have a look at you can see all the customer reviews on Facebook, or you can go on my website www.TAKETHELEAD.IE. You'll see all the customer reviews and videos of dogs being trained before and after. So anything you want to see is on there, or on Facebook at Dino Mali.
okay, so that's Dino Mali. Yeah. And I'm sure we're going to show you a few little tricks here with his dog. We'll leave it at that. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Mark.
Bye. Are you?
How does he? Scared off? He's gonna jump into my arms now, yeah? Scared off? Alice? 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 Shh! Look up. Look up. Scared off? Scared off? Yes! Good boy! There. Nice. Nico. Zip. Oh. So you want to keep the slip lid, when you're putting it on, it has to be in the shape of the pea like that.
Okay, yeah.
The dog's head goes through the pea, and then the metal ring on it, you keep that below the dog's right ear. So you want to keep the ring about this. So it's not a choke, it's not designed to choke the dog, it's just designed to communicate.
Yeah.
So that's a correction, and then that's a release. So if the dog's walking on, yeah. Yep. 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 So it's about you being the leader, yeah? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Knocking his head an awful lot of the dog's piss as well.
Alright.
Yeah. The bits was pissing here, if they were in heat as well. Oh, it's probably my dog's just been here, so that's why.
If you try walking out the gate, watch what you're doing.
Yeah, let me take him out the
Well,
gate.
see if he probably...
Really good. Yeah.
No, wait. He'd probably walk out the gate with you. We're still on anyway. You stay there, stay quiet. Okay.
So it's all about communication, yeah? Yep. Yep. Good. Good. Yep. Good boy. Yep. And now I'm the leader. Yep. Good, yep. That's it. Good boy. You sit on your own. Good boy. Yeah. Pause it, you know? You can put the dog on pause like that, and then you release him then when you... So you keep walking, and we'd release him there. So your left-handed go back, your left-handed stay there, and you keep walking. You know? So then, I'll just show you that with me. So, yep. Oh.
There you go.
Direction can be there, and then so you're always ahead. Eventually you'll fall back like that. When he's back like that, you can give him the whole length, you know? Yeah. Like so.
Not even going past him there.
Yeah. That's how he should be as well, isn't it?
What?
I said that's how he should be.
Yeah. interesting.
No pulling anymore. I'm pulling him.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Couple of minutes work back. Oh, hit. Good. That's it. Waiting to come back in. Kill. Yeah. 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 There we go, so relax now. I'm in sync now. Yeah. 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 Sit. Exactly for motorbikes.
Yeah. It's like a pro.
See, sometimes, yeah. money to the choke chain.
Yeah, she'd be more used to the harness. We don't
Yeah.
want the harness.
It's just a different sensation, you know. Some dogs even get sick with it, you know. But it's just a new sensation around the neck, that's all it is. Yeah. 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 Yeah.